My extreme results walking every day to get to 10% body fat. Hi, my name is Dr. Michael Diamonds, the world's #1 fat loss expert. Making transformations like these happen over and over again in 90 days or even in 7 months is done with one simple exercise. My client Richard, at 75 years young, has dropped 33 pounds in 16 weeks doing the walking techniques I'm about to share with you in this video. Nicholas was finally able to reveal his abs by just doing the one simple habit that we implemented together at my company Sculpt by Science. And the same goes for Omar and the hundreds of clients I've coached. This is the best kept secret in the fitness industry. I've been walking every day and my results to 10% body fat has been the easiest and most predictable results I've ever gotten. The story and the experiment I'm about to share with you changed my life. It even ended up in Men's Health. So they shut everything down and I was building my company Sculpt by Science. I thought it would be an amazing thing to document. In 30 days, I lost a total of 11.4 pounds with one exercise. We started off at 200.6 pounds and on day 30, we weighed in at 189.2 pounds. I was so motivated by my results, at the end of 4 months, I dropped to nearly 40 pounds. A study conducted by the scientists at California State University with college men and women found that a subject that ran a 10-minute mile burned 190 calories. The subject that walked a 19-minute mile burned fewer calories, of course, but it's not as few as you might think. About 111 calories. The only difference was 79 calories per mile. With that being said, if you walked for an hour, you would burn under 350 calories. And if they did that 3 times per week, they'd burn over 1,000 additional calories per week and an extra 4,000 calories a month, which is theoretically more than 1 extra pound of fat per month. This inspired me to set this challenge for myself to run 5 miles every day or to get 12,000 steps. This is exactly everything I did to drop the 11.4 pounds in 30 days and that nearly 40 pounds in 4 months. Tip number 1, the truth is I either had to be at the hospital early in the morning as a doctor or spend my morning studying. If you've ever seen my 5 a.m. video, this was one of the things that inspired me to wake up early. Wake up an hour earlier or an hour and a half to get in more steps. Generally, 10 minutes of walking will give you 1,000 steps and that number is accurate. So early in the morning, I would go on a walk with my dog Blue and knock out 6,000 steps in 60 minutes. This way, I was already halfway to my goal. A bonus tip, if you ever needed a good reason to get a dog, you'll be obligated to get more steps because you need to give them walks. Wake up 1 hour earlier, and anyone and everyone can do this. The major trick to this is making sure you get to bed early and waste no time. I would go as far as planning for this. It's also important that I add here, it's crucial to combine a good diet with walking to achieve maximum results. You need to be in a caloric deficit. If you've stuck with me thus far, it means that you're serious about your results. For the next 24 hours, I'll be helping everyone figure out their macros. In the comments section down below, give me your age, your weight, your height, your gender, your body fat percentage according to the image that I'm showing you right now, and how many times do you want to train, and I will recommend for you what the best macros are. All I ask in return is to gently tap the video with a like. Let's move on. Tip number 2. Dr. Andrew Huberman is a neuroscientist from Stanford and he talks about ultradian cycles. In medical school, I followed a Pomodoro technique, which is a time management method developed by Francisco Carrillo in the late 1980s. It's designed to help people work more effectively by breaking their work into focused intervals known as Pomodoros. It's separated by short breaks. The technique aims to increase productivity, maintain your focus, and reduce mental fatigue. So here's how Pomodoro technique works. 1. Choose a task that needs to be completed. 2. Set a timer for 25 minutes. This interval is known as Pomodoro. If you just YouTube Pomodoro, they will have a video with the music and also the timer for you. Number 3. Work on the task without any interruptions until the timer goes off. 4. Take a short break, typically around 5 minutes. Repeat the process and complete 4 Pomodoros. Take a longer break than usual, usually between 15 to 30 minutes. With that being said, you can't sit for 3 hours. It's overall not healthy for you. I would recommend getting up for at least 5 minutes every hour and walk around. It will improve your blood flow, your creativity, and your mood. 5 minutes of walking will give you 500 steps. Do this 12 times throughout the day and you have 6,000 steps. Listen to what my client Donnie had to say about his transformation.
Donnie, man, you're 16 weeks. We just completed that. Tell us, brother, what was your experience like? Tell me.
It was by far the best money I ever spent. I feel like I have such a better understanding of nutrition, my body, like what to eat, what not to eat, when to not eat, how to eat when you're traveling.
This transformation was truly life-changing for Donnie as a business owner. It's not just about losing fat. It's about finally becoming the man that you've always wanted to be, that top 1% man. If you're ready to make that change and take responsibility for your life and your health, you're ready to lose your fat, you want to optimize your energy levels and gain that supreme confidence, pause the video right now and scroll into the description of this video where it says one-on-one coaching and fill out the application to work with me. Fill it out completely to the best of your ability. Schedule your diagnostic call where we'll truly figure out what we need to do to help you reach your goals. When you're home, there are a few intelligent ways to get 2,000 to 5,000 steps just at home. First thing I like doing is cleaning my apartment. Having a clean apartment gives you a clear mind. Vacuuming for 20 minutes would give me 2,000 steps. Packing away my laundry and even getting around to brushing my teeth and walking around, and at the end of the day, packing away the dishes was a fantastic way to get and gather those steps. It's important that I add here that the diet is everything, and let me explain. If you drink a can of Coke, that's equal to 26 minutes of walking to burn it off. Not bad, right? Well, if you have a Snickers bar, it'll take 54 minutes to walk the calories off. And it will take an hour and 22 minutes to walk off only 2 slices of pizza, and it will take you 1 hour and 30 minutes to walk off that Big Mac. So by making sure you watch what you put in your body, that alone can guarantee you getting great results. Tip number 4. As you saw in the video, buying a $300 under the desk treadmill was one of the best investments for my overall health. Whenever I spent my time with my girlfriend and now wife watching Netflix shows, I would be walking or jogging on the treadmill. If I had to take a phone call, I would get to walking on a treadmill and answer the call. If I had a 30-minute Zoom meeting, 3,000 steps easy, or even an hour, and I would get 6,000 steps, and boom. To this day, the one single hack that I call the insurance policy for all of my clients is getting a walking treadmill, also known as the under the desk treadmill. It's honestly my secret weapon. If the budget doesn't permit you to get that, then just get a jump rope or one of these steppers. You can also just use the treadmill in the gym, and this is what you can do to speed up your fat loss so you can manipulate these 2 variables. Number 1 is your frequency and number 2 is your duration. You can do it in either 2 days or 7 days a week, and you can do between 15 minutes to even 1 hour in duration. If you want to take it to the next level, you can also add an incline to burn more calories. Just don't lean on the treadmill, you're just canceling out the effect.
The biggest mistake I see people do is this. There's no point on setting your incline high or running, holding onto this, because all that potential energy that you're supposed to translate into kinetic energy, burn that calories and work on your cardiovascular, you're just translating back into the machine. So let go of your ego, don't hold on to anything, and this is just for safety. And then allow the machine to elevate your heart rate, because it's a cardiovascular exercise.
Right now in my competition prep, I'm doing 40 minutes of cardio in terms of duration and doing 6 days a week in terms of my frequency. Tip 5. I established a general rule: if it was less than 30 minutes away, I would walk. Example, if you're going grocery shopping and coming home, that would give me about 1,000 to 2,000 steps. When the gyms opened back up, I was easily getting 4,000 steps going to the gym, because it took 20 minutes, and coming back. These small habits made a big difference at the end of my journey. I accumulated a total of 460,000 steps in that 30-day challenge, and that changed my life. Tip 6. While everything was closed, I never used elevators again, especially in my apartment building. I lived on the 12th floor with a total of 250 steps, and if I left the apartment twice, that would give me an extra 1,000 steps. Tip 7. During the holidays, I set this challenge to all my clients for whoever got the most steps to win an extra month of coaching with me. So second and third place got gift cards worth $500. My client Nicholas won the December challenge, walking an average of 20,000 steps. He also dropped the most weight, almost 10 pounds in 4 weeks exactly, and close to what I did when I did that challenge. This was his final transformation after 16 weeks working together. My recommendation: set friendly competition competition between your friends and family using the health app and see who gets the most steps in the week or month. The winner will get a prize like a tub of protein or anything. Small challenges like this can be a spark to a new routine and add to your journey. This is why walking is so much more superior to running or HIIT. It's more sustainable, it's easy to keep building on and breaking past your plateaus because it's not taxing on the body. I can always get my clients to crush it with walking sustainably. Unless you're a professional athlete, running every day, the rest of your life is not an option. Tip number 8. At the gym, I highly recommend walking before your workout. This is the easiest way to warm up your body and joints. The main purpose behind warming up is to increase your core body temperature, which improves your performance and will reduce the risk of injury. Doing this allows for proper blood circulation and readies the muscle for any tension. Do about 10 to 15 minutes pre-workout, and that can easily help you hit anywhere between 1,000 to 1,500 steps. If you need more steps or do anything with cardio, my all-time favorite forms of cardio is walking on a max incline at 3 miles per hour and getting my heart rate to about 140 beats per minute. Tip 9. One of the happiest days of my life was getting my Chow Chow Blue. At the time, I really felt lonely. I spent all my time studying and making these videos for this very YouTube channel. I needed the biggest fur ball to keep me company. But this was the year that I got in the shape of my life. What I didn't know that I was signing up for was walking blue every morning and every evening. If I didn't, I would deal with, well, you know how dogs have to go? They have to go. So I had to take her out. It was probably the biggest benefit to getting a dog was the exercise. Also getting the chance to do walking, meditation, and thinking while I walked. I used this time to come up with the ideas and the dreams I have of the life that I'm living today. I was also sure to get in the best shape because I was walking most of my steps because of her. So if you ever needed an excuse to get a puppy, this is the extra added benefit of getting extra steps. Another thing that I loved about walking is that it gave me an opportunity to really get to bond with my wife, and we would walk and have conversations, and we do that till this day. When we're planning things for the company or things that I can do to improve, or just reflecting and having quality time between us without any distraction of our phones or just life, this is how we'd be able to get together and have conversations. So I highly recommend making this a habit that you implement with your household, being with your kids or your family or your girlfriend. It will be incredible. But walking 1 hour a day or more, getting 10,000 steps or more will get you into the shape of your life. When I work with a client, the first thing I tell them, we need to hit 8,000 daily steps, non-negotiable, and we work our way up from there. It may seem challenging, like, wow, where will I get those 10,000 steps? But eventually, when you see your results, it keeps on pushing you to keep on going more and more, and it becomes a habit, it becomes ingrained, and you actually find yourself more productive. I did this through medical school, I do this running my company. I have the busiest people who have their calendars worked out by every 15 minutes, hit more than 10,000 steps.
As you can see, I'm in my office. I actually even have a treadmill at my desk.
So you can do it too. If you want to work with me, go into the description down below and fill out that application, and I will reach out to you and we'll be able to link, and I'll be able to come up with a plan to work with you and get you into the best shape of your life and get your energy back. If you want me to help you with your macros, all you need to do is comment down below all that information: age, weight, height, gender, how many times you want to train, and I'll be able to help you with that. All I ask is to leave the video the gentle thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.